A lot of your followers remember that Mindmed was a massive success, and it went from a startup to leading psychedelic company in the sector in a very short period of time. So do you see similarities in your investment in Mindmed, your investment in Wonderfi?
It's a good analogy, and I'll tell you why. The reason I invested in Mindmed and did all that work in the early days of talking about psychedelics as medicines is the potential of that market is absolutely massive. Mm-hmm. Whether you're just solving for anxiety or solving for opioid addiction, these are massive global markets. And so Mindmed spawned a whole industry. You find all kinds of companies now, and I'm an investor in multiple companies in psychedelics because I don't know which molecules are going to make it past second trials into third. So I want lots of diversity in my portfolio. Same thing in DeFi. DeFi, the potential to reduce costs in financial services is massive. And I'll just give you, two examples. When I sold down my commercial real estate portfolio and generated cash over the last 18 months, I had I was offered 18 basis points of an interest on my cash. And interest is, or at least inflation is 2.1% right now. Mm-hmm. So I'm losing real value every 12 months. And so DeFi offered me the opportunity to start garnering yields of 3.5, 3.2, all the way up to 5%, depending on how long I want to tie up my stable coins for. So I started using that. And then just think about FX trading, currency trading, the largest market in the world. If we could use DeFi to settle trades, let's say I want to buy a Swiss stock in Zurich, and I'm going to buy it in Swiss francs on the native exchange. I have to take in this case, it could be Canadian or USDC or US dollars, go to a currency trader, maybe in Zurich, convert to Swiss francs, buy the stock, invest in it. When I sell it, I have to go do the same thing again. The currency trader adds no value whatsoever, yet charges me fees. Why? Why do I have to use that person at all? If we could just have agreement on a decentralized payment service that the regulator in the US or Canada agreed with the regulator in Switzerland, I wouldn't have to do that anymore. I could reduce my friction costs on currency to practically zero. So the potential of DeFi is massive. In the same way, Mindmed looked at a massive market, the same thing's occurring here in DeFi. And I'm very interested in the company. I'm involved with it in the sense that I'm a strategic investor. But I also have millions of followers that are interested in understanding, where there is potential in DeFi, and I want products that they can try.